Welcome to Stepdad Success, turning the tide on the way stepdads are seen and show up in the world. We're a new breed of leaders raising leaders. Blood or no blood, we raise them as our own. We're connected, loving, and committed to leading them into the future. If you asked a normal dad, he'd say we're doing the impossible. He'd say, but they're not yours. How do you do it? Yet every day, stepdads around the world are forging the way. That's what we call Stepdad Success. We're leaders raising leaders. And these are our stories. This is James Clabassa from Stepdad Success, and today we're going to explain the basics. All right, so over the past few days and during the opening episodes, I've been going into a little bit of the background about living the warrior's way and what that means for stepdads across the globe. Today I wanted to break down some of the basics of it, and you've heard me mention body, being, balance, and business. Let's just start right at the start. Okay? Everyone comes into this game in a different situation. And the biggest piece of this is the biggest piece of this is for us not to be able to lie to ourselves about where we're at. Okay? So the first segment is body. Now, some people are super fit, some people go to the gym every day, some people don't, some people drink, some people smoke, some people are overweight, some people are underweight, some people are just perfect where they are at. Living the warrior's way is not about being some muscle-bound, steroid-taking, supplement-eating beast. It's about being able to grab power and energy from each of the 4 quadrants every single day. So if we're kicking off with body, how do you feel about your body? And, is that being powerful for you? Do you wake up energized each morning, or you'd have to drag yourself out of bed? Are you 40 pounds overweight and have been that way for 20 years and you know that it's just the way you are? Do you run marathons, but really want to run ultra marathons? Are you just happy running around the block? And that gives you all the power in the world. Now, this isn't a game of competition. We don't compare ourselves to anyone else. In the body segment, this is a game for us. Me personally, yes, I've grown up with sports all my life. I've competed in some massive challenges. Last year I did Kokoro, and I don't know if you've noticed, you've come across Kokoro in your searchings online, but look up Seal Fit Kokoro by Mark Devine. It's a massive challenge, 70 hours non-stop, no sleep. I've competed in or just taken part in those events, those style of events. I've represented my country. But this isn't something where you have to compare yourself to me, and I don't compare myself to others. I'm looking for power in myself day to day. Over the last couple of years I've had some injuries, so I've had to tone down what I'm doing, but I've still had to look for the power in my day-to-day activities. So in the body segment, it comes down to 2 things, and these are daily actions that we take. Now, the easy one out of all of these is just drinking a green smoothie every day. And that may sound really easy, but when you're on the road, or if you're not, if you're camping, if you're not doing, if you're not at home in your natural environment with your natural routine, drinking a green smoothie can get pretty tough. But drinking a green smoothie every day keeps us regular, okay? And that comes down to this basic level again. Being regular, just going to the toilet, having a crap. Yeah, you need it. And if you're regular every day with a green smoothie, that keeps you regular. Keeps your system moving. So a really basic thing, just drink a green smoothie every day. That keeps a level of nutrition in your body. It keeps you at a good level. Even if you're having a beer at night, have the green smoothie in the morning. Keep yourself regular. Keep things flowing through the plumbing. And the other part of this is sweating in it every day. So sweating. energizing yourself every day. For me at the moment, I'm up in the mornings just before sunrise and it's a beach run. Okay, a beach run until I sweat. Now, in the past, I've done CrossFit. In the past, I've done gym work. In the past, I've done swimming. I've done a myriad of things in the past. But as I said, I'm recovering from injury. I'm doing yoga. I'm doing beach runs, keeping up my cardio level. That gives me enough power to feel energized every morning to be able to do these podcasts, to be able to complete my work that I need to do for business, to be able to entertain my family and love and kiss them and hug them and play with my kids. This is a simple game, but you can make it really difficult. A lot of people try to complicate things and say, oh, well, I have to do a workout and I have to go for a run, and I have to do a swim, and I have to do... You know what? If you're training for a triathlon, you know what you have to do. But every day, just make sure you sweat. So I don't like to overcomplicate this part of the four segments. I like to keep it really simple. And as I said, at the moment, I do some yoga, I stretch, and I sweat every morning. I run on the beach every morning. And I come home and I drink a green smoothie. That, in and of itself, gives me the energy, gives me the power, lights me up inside. It starts the fire for the day. And that allows me to pass on great energy into everything I do for the rest of that day. For my family, for my business, for my, spiritual practices. Energizing my body, first of all, gives me what I need. It puts power in my day. And it puts power into everything around me. So that's the first segment. Body. 2 simple things every day. Sweat and drink a green smoothie. I hope you can do that. And to be quite honest, if you're listening to this, try it. Put it in your routine tomorrow. You might already be going to the gym. You might already be sweating. You might have to add a green smoothie. Awesome. Add it in. If you're not doing anything, if you're overweight, but you're listening to this and you're thinking, wow, I actually need to get moving. I've been wanting to do something for a long time. Tomorrow morning, wake up at sunrise. Set the alarm clock a little bit earlier, 20 minutes earlier. Go for a solid walk. Go for a jog. Heck, you could just go downstairs and do 100 squats. Hop out of your bed, do 100 squats and 20 push-ups right beside your bed. Just get the body moving. Start the power in your day. Body is the number 1 segment of what we call the core 4 of living the warrior's way. I hope you dive into it tomorrow. I hope you dive into it today. I hope you dive into it every day. This has been James Klobassa for Stepdad Success. Would you like to learn more about how stepdads across the globe are joining forces in raising the next generation of leaders? Then head to www.stepdadsuccess.com and grab all the show notes plus a copy of the brand new tactical guide for creating more happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom as a stepdad. And if you liked the podcast, please share it with other stepdads you know and leave us a review on iTunes. Again, that's www.stepdadsuccess.com for all the show notes and tactical guide. Come and join the new breed of stepdads, the growing group of leaders raising leaders.